once you start putting your brand out there more and more, you're gonna find 4 different personality types, and those personality types can either be a really positive thing for you or feel like a Debbie Downer. I'm gonna go over those. Keep in mind that these different personality types are not necessarily going to be in order that you encounter them in, nor will you always encounter them at the same time or one-offs. But at some point, if you keep putting your brand out there, if you keep exposing yourself as the brand and as the business and service that you are, there will be times that you come across these 4 different personalities. So let's get started. Personality number 1 is going to be your supporters. They are going to be the ones that absolutely love everything that you do. They are the ones that comment, engage, like, share, save. They are the things that give us bubblies and encouragement to keep going. We are so proud to have them as a part of our brand. They are a part of our community. They see our vision. They believe in us. On our lowest days, these are the ones that tap us on our shoulder and say, hey, I really appreciated that post. I really appreciated that email. It really helped me. And that's our inertia to keep us going. They're also the ones that will defend us. So if someone steps in, think Beehive, and they come in with some crazy stuff, they're the ones that will go to bat for us. They're our supporters. We love them. And that's personality type number 1. Personality type number 2 are the ones that are unsure. They're on the fence. They're bought in, but not all the way. They can take it or leave it, but they're also super curious. So they follow and they check in from time to time, but they're really quiet. You won't necessarily see them show up every day. You won't see them comment often. You won't see them, if at all. You won't see them bring people to your page or to your business. They're just really feeling the energy right now. They're not decided and they're on the fence. And so the feedback loop is not working right now. Okay. It's not actually in motion with them. So you still have some work to do for you to either prove to them that you are the choice they should be making, or for them to see that, hey, this is just not a good fit for me. The third personality type are the naysayers. They are the ones that have more of a pompous attitude and feel like, oh, I know more than them, or they're not really about that life. I'm gonna test them and prove them. They are your initiation game. They're the ones that want to poke the bear, oftentimes out in the public eye. They'll come in on your comments, they'll comment on your video, they'll show up in your lives, they'll make comments in class, and they wanna challenge your professionalism. They wanna challenge your know-how. They wanna challenge your expertise. They wanna see, do you really know what you're talking about? And they also wanna do it in front of others because they're trying to prove or disprove your right to be in the space that you're in. They can be very distracting and often come at a time where you weren't expecting them. And sometimes if you're not careful, it can take you astray, meaning you're in a groove where you're like really helping people and you're focusing on your supporters and you're focusing on helping the ones that aren't completely bought in yet to make a decision, and then boom, here comes a naysayer, and you're like, whoa, I'm kind of thrown for a loop. And then you start focusing all your attention on trying to prove yourself to them. Don't worry about them. They will determine at some point, if you keep going, they'll determine, hey man, like either she ain't thinking about me or he ain't thinking about me, so I can move along to someone else and be a troll. Or they will give you your flowers and say, man, this person really knows what they're talking about, and so I respect them, and then they become supporters. Then number 4, last but not least, is going to be downright opposition. They are downright, there's no secret, there's no hidden agenda. They don't want you in the space. Here comes another person in our industry trying to take up market share. They need to go. And they will do things to try to impede upon your brand. They will go even further than maybe what a naysayer will. They might leave a bad review. They might tell others about you not being the best fit. They might disparage your brand or your name. They might put thumbs down on your YouTube videos. There's just different things that they go about doing that really will try to impede on your progress and your reach, also trying to diminish your name. And sometimes they can play fair and sometimes they can be very, very unethical. But those are the 4 personality types. So this is why it's so important for you as a business owner to be sure of what you bring to the table, because this is how imposter syndrome seeps in. When you start to deal with the more challenging personality types in business as you're out there promoting your brand, you will begin to feel that pressure, and then sometimes seeds of doubt can tap you on your shoulder and make you say, well, shouldn't I know this? They asked me a question that I really don't know. So when you're really sure about yourself, when you know, hey, this is the lane that I play in, I don't play in any other lane. So yeah, you might be asking me a question, naysayer, and that's great and fine, but I don't play in that lane. And my content or my service or my product is for XYZ. It's for the supporters. And I'm also working on helping the ones that are on the fence determine if we're good fits. So I have a say-so in this too. And it's okay if you're not my client. It's okay, but you're able to stand your boundaries, you're able to stand those, and you're also able to remain in your confidence. And therefore, imposter syndrome will have no place. So every day that you get up, before you take your business and your brand out to market, be it social media, be it teach a class, I want you to spend some time within yourself, recognizing, what am I here for? Why do I deserve this seat? What work have I done to deserve this, and to be confident in the role that I play in this industry? And look yourself in the mirror and be steadfast and sure that no one can take that away from you, because you deserve to be there and you deserve to be here. So I am Coach T, the Polepreneur. Guys, if you thought this was helpful, be sure to leave a comment of encouragement under this video, be one of my supporters. Also save it and share it. Make sure you save it, of course, for rainy days when imposter syndrome is trying to open up that door, or you run into a naysayer or an unethical competitor. Also, guys, just make sure that you follow me at the Polepreneur on all different channels online, and I will see you next time.